Guys, what's going on? Eddie Hearn yesterday in an interview said that if Kell Brook doesn't get a big fight, then he may call it a day. There's a big possibility that Kell Brook may not fight again if there's no big fight that comes to the table. Now, Eddie Hearn said that he will fight again, but don't be surprised if he can't get a big fight, that you may never see him fight again. What that tells you, and that comment, what that means is Kell Brook is not motivated anymore. He just wants big fights. He just wants big paydays. He's not motivated by having these smaller fights. And I do feel for Kell Brook, because here's the thing with Kell Brook. Kell Brook's profile isn't big enough where he can fight a nobody and make a huge amount of money. We're still talking about this guy that was going to go on and fight on an undercard of Anthony. No, there's no shame in fighting on Anthony Joshua's undercard. But nevertheless, what that shows is he's no big name or big commodity on his own right, where he can make huge money by, through his own name. Like, for example, Khan. Eddie Hearn was quick to say, well, he didn't make anywhere near 7 million. I'm pretty sure he made a couple million. Now, you put Brook in there with Billy Dib, I guarantee you Brook don't make 300 grand. You know what I mean? So that there's a difference between, Amir Khan's name and the fame that he's got and the money that he's making and Kell Brook. And that's not... Listen, sometimes you just can't control those things. That's just who they are. Khan is a star, and unfortunately Brook isn't. He doesn't have the same pulling power. He doesn't have the same name. His name doesn't hold the same strength that Khan's name does. And that's just the truth. And I felt like that's what Kell Brook throughout his career has been a bit... I'd probably say, yeah, jealous. Because of the fact that, he hasn't earned that kind of money that Khan's earned. Khan's fought Billy Dib and made a shed load of money. But at least Khan's fighting. Like, yeah, it might have been a joke fight or whatever, but at least Khan's fighting. Kell Brook's not even fighting. And it's just disappointing that, it seems to me like his motivation's completely gone. Unless he gets the Khan fight or he gets another big fight, I don't think Kell Brook's going to fight. And the problem is, why would Crawford fight Kell Brook? Crawford may not want to fight Kell Brook. They're talking about Crawford fighting someone else, so I don't know. Kell Brook's stuck. He's stuck at the minute. What does he do? Does he stick or twist? What does he do? What does Kell Brook do? And his career to me is just it seems like it's just fizzing out. Like there's nothing happening. Fair enough, people may say, well, Khan's fighting a featherweight and he's not but at least he's fighting, at least he's making money. You can't knock the guy if he's making good money. Kell Brook's not doing neither. He's neither fighting nor making money. He's just waiting on the fact that he may get a Khan fight, because that's what he's waiting on. Whereas Amir Khan's got so many options because of his name, whereas Kell Brook's just twiddling his thumbs, waiting if he gets the nod to fight Khan. Otherwise, there's not much for him. Eddie Hearn has basically said that he's not taking any medium fights, so he's not taking any small fights. He wants the monster fights. If there's no monster fights, Kell Brook don't fight. And that's really sad, because Kell Brook's a very talented fighter, a very good fighter. But it's sad that his career's panned out the way it's panned out, and he is where he is now in his career. It's just sad. It's just sad. This is a guy that is now hanging his hopes on a Khan fight, and he's completely become irrelevant in boxing because there's no one talking about Kell Brook anymore. I don't see him getting a big fight. The only big fight he can get is Amir Khan. But really, Kell Brook, where does he go? Where does he go from here? It's sad. It is sad, because I don't see where Kell Brook's going. There's no clear path. But leave your thoughts, guys, about Kell Brook. Where do you see him going? What do you want to see him do? It seems to me like his career's just fizzed out. Leave your thoughts, guys, and guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.